Hi, Stefan the BMW DIY guy. My project today is actually on my E53 X5. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do the CarPro ceramic coat on it yet. I probably will, but at the earliest it's going to be in the spring. So I want to make sure my car is not neglected during the winter, which as the weather's turned on me, it's actually perfect for my project today. It's the new CarPro Hydrofoam. So this is a wash and sealant that's going to go onto the car. So it's better than wax. It's going to help protect the paint during the winter. It's also really, really good for resistant to chemicals. So if you live in a place where they put down salt or chemicals on the road for de-icing, that sort of thing, this will help protect your paint. And it's perfect for my X5. And it's a perfect day for it because it's not overly sunny, it's not overly warm. Because they say actually that make sure to do this in the shade and not in the direct sun. So this is going to be perfect. First thing I need to do first is wash the car completely. I'm going to use the CarPro Reset to wash my car down really, really well. I'm also going to do the wheels and tires, and then the 2-bucket method. And now I've demonstrated that in several of my other videos, so I'm not going to walk through that today because my main focus is here. But I'm going to use the 2-bucket method, a good mitt, wash the car down fully first, and then we're going to walk through putting the hydrofoam on. So I want to show you that process, but I'm going to go wash my car first, and then I'll come back and we'll walk through applying the hydrofoam. Okay, so the car's all washed and looking good. It's still damp. Now I've rinsed it off really thoroughly because I don't want any soap anywhere still in the car that's going to dilute the hydrofoam. Now, the directions, there's a couple of different ways you can do this. You can put the hydrofoam 1 to 9 to water in a bucket, or you can do it in a spray bottle. And actually I found the recommendations is that you use a spray bottle. Now, really simple application, but just make sure you do it right. You want to break your car up into different sections. I'm going to take it literally a panel at a time. So, front quarter, front door, back quarter panel at a time. What you do is you spray the hydrofoam on, and like I said, I've got this diluted in this bottle. It's just a simple spray bottle that I picked up, and I put it at 1 to 9 hydrofoam to water. You spray it down. I've got a clean mitt. Wipe it all down. Once you go through it all, rinse it off. Now make sure that I've got a little bit of a windy day today if you can't hear it. So if you get overspray, that gets up onto glass or gets onto other parts of the car, make sure to hose that off and dilute it down really, really well. So you're going to do a section at a time. Don't hose down your entire car and then move on. So let me move the camera, get set up for that, and I'm going to show you how to walk through it. Really simple directions on how to do it. Just make sure that you're meticulous as you do it, and you should be fine. All right, so let's get set up, and I'll show you a quarter panel. So windy day today, you're going to have to deal with a little bit of wind noise. I apologize. It's just going to have to be how it's going to be, but I want to show you how to apply this as we go through. So again, we're going to spray it down. Spray down. I'm going to start on this front quarter panel, spray it all down, give it about 15 seconds, wipe it all down, then rinse it all off. So let's go. All right. Again, just counting time in my head. It's about 10, about 15. Close it off. Okay, so like I said, with a little bit of wind noise, I apologize. You can already start to see the water beating up better on that section. I'm just going to go through quarter panel after quarter panel. It's going to be the exact same process. I'm going to go work my way down the passenger side, work my way around. So I'm going to get that work done. I'll come back and I'll show you in the end. But it really is that simple. And it's better, faster, quicker than waxing your car for the winter. It's going to help protect it from chemicals. Anything you've got going like that for the winter, and help make sure your paint makes it to spring, where you can come back and give it a good detail, and maybe even ceramic coat like on some of the other cars, get that done. So I'm going to get that work done, then I'll come and show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so I pulled the car into the garage at this point. So car's still wet. I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to dry it. Got some good microfiber towels, and I'm going to dry it off thoroughly. the directions say make sure to do that, to make sure you don't get any water spotting. So the process itself seems almost too simple, right? But in many ways, what a great product. I mean, as I've thought about this, I've really thought about using the CarPro ceramic coat on this car, and I very likely will sometime in the future. But there's some things I want to do first, right? I want to, my E53 is a 2001, and so amazingly enough, that's a 17-year-old car now, and I still get compliments all the time on how good it looks. So it's because of maintaining it and using things like the Hydrofoam and good quality products to help maintain it and have it still look new. So before I ceramic coat, there's actually a couple of things I want to get done. There's a little bit of paint correction I want to do. There's a few scuffs here and there that I'd like to get taken care of before I do something as serious and big commitment like the ceramic coat, but it is something I definitely want to do. The Hydrofoam is a great answer for you. It's very easy to use. You make it part of your wash cycle. Wash your car while it's still damp, go out, spray on the Hydrofoam, wipe it down with the mitt, rinse off again. It's that simple, and you're going to get 3 months of really good protection. So I can already see better beading. It's a little bit hard to see. You'll have to take my word for it, but water's actually beading up better. And you can see and feel when that coat goes on. So as you're using your mitt, you spray it down, you can feel with your mitt kind of the layer that it's putting on. Like I said, you give it a few minutes, then hose it off. Once I was all done with the whole car, as per directions, I rinsed the whole thing down again, really to be thorough, and then I'm going to walk through and dry it. But all in all, I'm really excited about having a product like this because this is going to help me get this car through the winter, have it look nice, stay cleaner, stay resistant to road chemicals and things like that that may happen through this winter. So all in all, it looks really, really good, and I'm going to dry it off now, and then we're almost done. Okay, so all done with the Hydrofoam. As you can see, it really did a great job, and I think it's a fantastic interim step. Like I said, for me, I'm not quite ready to ceramic coat my car, so you want to make sure to protect it. And even if you don't choose to take a big step, because ceramic coating is a huge step, and it's a fair amount of work. It's not hard, and like I said, I've got another video for it, but it is a fairly serious commitment. So if you want to make sure to protect your car, during the winter, during bad weather, everything that's coming up as we get from fall into winter, this is a great way to do it. And you can tell it wasn't hard. So it's just a step after your normal manual wash. So your typical 2-bucket wash it all down, car's still wet, and then spray it on, wipe it on, and then spray it off after about 15 seconds. So, and then just dry as normal. So really not that hard. I want to thank CarPro for their Hydrofoam product. It's absolutely fantastic. I think it's something that's going to be a real advantage for my car through the winter. If you like what you've seen, please click subscribe. It makes a huge difference to me and my channel. I really appreciate all your support. I answer any questions that I can, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video.